Good day, guys. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith, and I want to first of all start this video by thanking you guys for your support, for actually watching, for actually commenting and sending me your feedback on Facebook and Instagram. I really do appreciate them. Keep them coming so we keep talking about our mental health. So in today's video, I want to talk about depression. Though we tend to speak a lot on it these days, but not everything that we say about it is actually true, and we tend to leave out some details. You see, first I want to mention this. It's quite important. Depression does not have a look. Some people tend to think that when someone is depressed, they must have a sad look to them. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but no. When somebody is depressed, there is no particular look to it. The person could be happy. The person could actually make the most of their day happily. You could think everything is fine. I want to ask us a question, right? If you really do think that people who are depressed are usually sad, how come you listen to news about the demise of someone you've always known to be the bubbly kind of person? They didn't fall sick. They were not involved in any accident. They were not admitted in any hospital. Nothing was wrong with them biologically that could actually cause them to die, right? And then you hear that they probably died not from a cardiac arrest, something, from suicide. It brings all sorts of feelings in you that you're so confused as to why this particular person that's actually the life of the party could take their own life. It is such situations or examples of somebody who is depressed or who got into a depression mode. You do not know what depression does not come in with a particular look to it. You cannot identify depression. You see, except someone comes up to you to express themselves about what they are going through, you really cannot tell who is depressed. Right? So since you cannot tell who is depressed, what I would always advise or what I would always suggest is that we should always try to keep our words kind and sweet. Try to keep as much evil away from this world as much as you can. There's already so much anger, so much pain, so much evil going around in the world as it is. We do not need any more of it. Please. Let's try to love and keep giving out more love. There's never enough love to go around. You see, not everyone will be able to express themselves. Not everyone will be able to speak on how they feel. So you may not know who you will be hurting by saying something so hurtful or something that terrible. So you try as much as you can to be the kind person, to be the bigger person in a dispute. Try to take the high road, resolve conflicts. Certain times people, instead of coming to face, shame and pain and asking for forgiveness when they've erred, they would rather take their lives from the self-criticism that they keep giving themselves. So sometimes people run into depression or get into depression, and then instead of going back to work their way out, which is always not so easy, please, not to blame any one of them, it's not so easy to work your way back when you've gotten into a depression mode, except you have tremendous amount of support. And this is the support that we are trying to give to our brothers and sisters out there that have experienced or are going through, such right now. So please, don't think that unless somebody is sad, unless they are really breaking down mentally or physically, that's when they need your kind words. No. When you walk on the street, if you see someone you think you don't like how they are dressed or what they look like, it's not up to you to decide what they should look like or what they should dress like. Just show love. If you have nothing nice to say, kindly don't say anything at all. Right? Another thing to it is people think that when you're financially buoyant or successful, you're off the list. You cannot be depressed. No. Just because somebody is financially capable and you think or you consider yourself to be the opposite of that, doesn't mean that they don't or they cannot suffer from the same depression that maybe you suffer from or you've suffered from. Depression does not look onto your financial status or your social status. It comes to anyone. You see, you have to understand, or we have to understand, that depression is a mental problem. And as a mental problem, we all have minds, we all have thoughts, we all have experiences. And as such, we are all prone to develop a fault or an issue mentally. So it's not a particular color of people, class of people, race of people, social class that experience it. It could come to anybody. Do you understand? Some people think that when you have money, you could buy yourself some happiness. That's not true. Yeah, you could buy things that could make you happy, but you could never actually buy happiness. You could never actually make yourself happy just because you have money. You could do things that would bring about joy. But you see, we talk about inner peace. We talk about inner satisfaction. We talk about inner joy. There's no amount of money or wealth in this world that could actually buy you that. The richest people in the world still lose some sleep over certain things. They would not probably come out to say it, but they do go through things. So it's not really about your financial status. Depression doesn't visit you because you're financially incapable or because you're financially buoyant. Right? You see, another thing is when somebody is depressed, they don't exactly, you see, there's something that we normally say that because the person has been at loggerheads with people quite recently, so that's kind of their karma for getting depressed. I'm kind of going to debunk that. It's not true. You see, just because somebody normally has grudges or fights with people, like they're always in a conflict with somebody, doesn't write off, doesn't give that pass on their mental issues. For all you know, they're actually giving out that much negativity because they're going through something that is actually very bad. They're actually not well, they are not fine mentally upstairs. That's why they have no love to give. When somebody tries so much to hurt you, to make you feel terrible about yourself, I think the best question you should ask yourself is not, why am I not enough? Why am I not meeting up to their satisfaction or their standard? The best question you will be asking yourself is, what are they struggling with? What is that person who is trying so hard to make you feel bad, to make you feel terrible and awful about yourself? That will be the best question you'll be asking for yourself and for that person. For all you know, that is how they could, cry for help. That's the best way they know how to let their problems be known to you. So when you get somebody who is always trying so hard to piss you off, to get you to feel annoyed and angry, try to calm down, try to relax, draw yourself back a bit, and try to open a conversation with that person like, hey guy, hey girl, what's going on with you? Like, why are you so interested in trying to see me get so angry? What is the problem? Do you have something you want to discuss? What is really disturbing you? Because this seems abnormal. It seems like you're really coming from a place of hate. Is there something going on in your family? Is there something going on with work, with school, in your relationship that you'd like to discuss? Because I really don't like the vibes I'm getting from you. I mean, try to take that road and see the impact you would make or the progress in that person's life. For all you know, some people use they counter react to stress, depression, mental issues with being negative. That's the only way they know how to. They feel like when they project that thing they're feeling to you, they will feel better about themselves. It's not true. Some people can go about trying to, they can go about bashing you, saying evil things about you, like untrue stuff to people around you or people that know you, just to get themselves looking better in the eyes of those people than you. We've seen that certain times in movies, we've seen that even in reality, that people that are so intimidated by you, it's not that they don't have or they are not capable of what you are capable of. It's just that they don't recognize it in themselves, and seeing it in you makes them loathe you to the extent that they want to really get you to the bottom, under their feet, with awful things that they spread, rumors that they spread about you, maybe in your neighborhood, in your school, in your place of work, in wherever you find yourself. So please, when you see things like that, don't think that because they're always the bone of contention or the troublemaker, they don't deserve love. They actually do. You do as well. They do as well. No one does more than the other. No one is special or should be written off more than the other. We are all in the same or under the same microscope. We should all be given the same attention, the same love, the same care. I do hope that you guys watching this video were able to understand and relate to the things that I've said. I would really be happy that I'm actually reaching out to people and not just making videos, just communicating with myself. I really do hope I'm communicating with you out there and you're actually getting things that I'm talking about. I really want to express my concern for you that might be going through things that people around you don't understand. Right. When I went through depression a couple of months ago in this year, I could tell you that all I could feel was that I was alive, but I felt lifeless. I felt that everything that I was trying to communicate was falling on deaf ears. People were not really there. Whereas I was the one who shut everybody out. I literally blocked everybody, closed my lines, closed my social media accounts just to stay away. I changed locations, stayed in a location that nobody knew where I was. And I started to become so self-critical of myself. I started to remind myself of those awful things, reasons to feel bad, to feel not good enough, But at the end of the day, I want to tell you something. From what I experienced, I was the one who had to give myself a pat at the back to get up. Because external forces are going to support you, right? You will watch so many videos. You will listen to so many podcasts. You will read so many books. Please, you will pray for all you want. But if you do not get up and try to give yourself that motivation to inspire yourself, you will be the one to hold yourself. You'll be the one to hold yourself together and actually try to take that step to working your way back out of depression. No amount of encouraging words or advices would actually help you. You would be the one to actually pull yourself through. And I'm actually here to support you, to try to give you that push. Please, you're not alone. You're not down. You're not the rejected stone. You're a beautiful person. You are amazing, and you have so many things to give to this world. As it is, we need amazing people like yourself, the amazing personality, the beautiful, peaceful aura that you bring is needed in this world. You're not a mistake. You didn't come here just to get out without giving out or giving birth to such ideas that you have within you. You have things to contribute to the world. So you're not to be thrown away, to be put aside. Please stop listening to the words that your mind might be telling you, because when you're not in a normal frame of mind, when you're in a depressed mood, you're most of the time not thinking correctly. So please, from someone who has been able to get over it to you that might be going through it right now, I want to tell you, you have all that it takes. You have all that it takes. Nothing that exists outside of you can actually propel you to get out of it. You have, and I repeat, all that it takes. You are everything and more. You are enough to actually beat it and come out of it whole, happy, smiling. Your authentic self, everything intact. I really look forward to seeing you being the most of yourself, to being your ultimate self, to being that super person, man or woman, girl, boy, that you've always been known to be. I'm rooting for you and I'm supporting you. Please, don't give in. Don't give in to depression. Don't give in to depression. Try to make it through. And we'll be cheering you on. I and people, the rest of the world, people that love you, your loved ones, are all cheering you on. As you watch this video, I do hope that I speak to you and I try to communicate to your heart of hearts. You know, please try to make it back. Reach. Don't go to the end of the line. Don't take the easy way out. Please. You're too beautiful a personality to just go. No matter what your mind is telling you. No matter the negative things that might be flooding your head right now, because when you're depressed, I can tell that you listen to the voice is usually very loud without anything actually coming out of your mouth, but you can win. You can actually break free, and I'm trusting you to do just that. I love you, and I'm hoping to see you be the most of yourself, the most of your amazing self. Thank you for watching. Thank all of you guys for watching this video. Please leave your comments in the comment section down below and kindly subscribe. You can reach me on Facebook at Faith Ako and on Instagram at Faith Chala. I'll be looking forward to your text, to your messages, and sharing your experiences with me. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'll be seeing you in the next video. Have a lovely day and do the most of your wonderful day. Bye. Mwah.